welcome back to a brand new video here on the channel, and I'm continuing on with the Final Destination reviews. If you don't know, I'll be reviewing all of the Final Destination movies, ranking all of them, and doing some other little Final Destination content as well. If you like how that sounds, go down there and subscribe, and hit the notification bell to never miss a single upload. Let's hop right into this video. Let's finish these reviews. So, we're on to part 3 now on Final Destination Part 3. Now, we'll say this, there are some fans of this one. If you are a fan of this one, again, this is just my opinion and how I feel. Now, I haven't seen this one in a very long time. So, upon a rewatch, I know why I haven't watched this one in a long time. But let me start off with the opening. So, you got these group of high schoolers. You got these group of friends. They get on a roller coaster. You know how it plays out. This girl, she has a this vision, this premonition that the roller coaster is going to fall apart and all this, and it does, of course. This to me is the most boring Final Destination I've ever seen. Now 4 and 5 I have not seen in a long time either, so I don't know about 4 and 5. But I will say about part 3, it's boring, man. It's boring. Yes, there are good kills and good gore, but Final Destination 3, this one, you're only watching this one for the kills. You're only watching this one for the kills. The story isn't interesting. The characters, okay, they're interesting. They're good. Whatever. A good opening sequence. But again, there's nothing really here. You think the third movie in, they would do something new, shock people. They don't. It's part 1 and 2 really combined in one little bow. Except for part 1 and 2 are way better films. Again, this is boring. I would not go back and rewatch Final Destination 3. And the funny thing is, as I thought about it, this was my first Final Destination movie. As I thought about it, the first time I seen this one was in 2011 or 12, I believe. That's when I started to get into this franchise. So yeah, I have some nostalgia for this movie. It was my first Final Destination movie. It was around 2011, 2012. But even then, I didn't really care for the film. Now I know why I never cared for this movie, because it's boring. There's nothing new here. It's just part 1 and 2 combined, and you're only watching this for the kills. Again, there are some very cool and memorable kills, but even then, that's not enough. That's not enough. They do introduce this thing with all the photos. That's also not enough. You're just saying, okay, if this is in this photo, that means you're next and all this. Cool, but that's not enough for this movie. That's not enough for this lore. You would have thought the third movie in, they would have tried to build something here, and they don't. Again, I'm going to talk about the ending. The ending is weak. Just like part 2, the ending is weak here. The ending is weak here because you think, oh, this is how it's going to end, but no, it's just a premonition. Really, part 2 had a weak ending, and you're going to leave part 3 off with a weak ending too. That is extremely disappointing, man. But part 3, I'm not gonna be doing a revisiting of this movie anytime soon, because I don't enjoy part 3. Like I said, I know there's some fans of this movie, but I don't enjoy it because it tries to do something new, like I said, with the photos, but it don't work because it's not enough. The only thing that I would give this movie, the kills and the gore, are good here, but I even feel like some of the kills and stuff in part 2 are better. So I don't know, man. Part 3, it's just a dud. Part 1, I gave a 9.5. Part 2, I gave a 9 out of 9. This one, I would have to give it 8.5. I think this is the most boring one. Again, I haven't seen 4 and 5 in a long time, so I don't really remember how 4 and 5 was. You guys have to stay tuned for those reviews. But for right now, I would say part 3 is, the most boring. I'm not going to spoil my ranking or anything here, but yeah, I just kind of get a understanding once we get to that ranking where part 3 probably is going to land at, because I found this one quite boring, and I feel like everything they do in this movie, part 1 and 2, did it better, and they did it first. You know, they should have had a shocking ending here. They should have played around with the lore here. They should have played around with a few things. But I think it plays too similar. Plays too similar to the first two. It's too similar to the first two. There's nothing new here. That's disappointing. The first, the first couple of minutes where we're, at the whole carnival, the whole carnival amusement park. I thought that was cool because the whole roller coaster. I love that scene where the roller coaster falls apart, and it's again, some of the kills and stuff are nice in this movie. But part 3, I don't enjoy this movie. I would have to give it an 8.5. I don't enjoy Final Destination 3. I would advise you to skip this movie if you are in a marathon like me of these movies. So just skip part 3. Just skip right over it. It's boring. It doesn't add anything new to the franchise. That's my opinion on part 3. But it is enjoyable for the kills alone. It is enjoyable for the kills alone, If I do watch this movie ever again, it'd probably be in a year or 2 years or whatever, I probably just would watch it just for the kills, and that's it. So yeah, let me know your thoughts in the comments below about Final Destination 3. If you did enjoy, smack the like button. Please subscribe if you're brand new right here, hit the notification bell to never miss a single upload, and I'll catch you guys in the next video. Let's have a discussion in the comments about Final Destination 3. Catch you guys in the next video.